Of course. Trying to go in the hut real quick. It's probably gonna be a little short because I gotta take Yuri out and... Is it gonna have to rain? Like, seriously? Ugh. I was waiting because it was hot and I didn't want it to burn his paws, but now it looks like it's gonna rain. It's okay. Anyway, let me finish it. Excuse me, Giz, don't chew on that. Oh, hi. So basically I'm trying to get to the next town. I'm trying to get my last character. There's 6 playable characters in this game, and I'm trying to get Hilda. I think I can get her in the next hour or so. So apparently I can't take a boat right now. Why not?
昨日の晩突然大嵐が来てな。起きてみたら船は壊れちまってるし、部品も流されてるしで大弱りじゃ。
Apparently there's a big storm the night before and it broke it destroyed his boat. Or it washed it away, I don't know which one, but he don't have a boat anymore.
昨日の晩は星が綺麗に見えるいい天気だったぜ。
He said the weather was nice yesterday, so where the hell was the storm?
嵐って言えば。
サレのフォルスか。
Apparently those people I was chasing.
どうやら俺たちを足止めするためらしいな。
One of them has the power of wind, and he created a small storm and made this little mess for me.
それじゃあ船は一つもないのかい。
ああ、修理したいんじゃが、近頃は森の中が物騒でな。化け物も手負って木材の調達も安心してできん。
So basically, I have to help him get
2、3
materials
日
to
待
build
っ
a
て
new
も
boat.
らえれば、代わりの船が届くがの。
それじゃ遅すぎるぜ。
He said it's gonna take 2 or 3 days, though.
木材があればなんとかなるのか？
ああ、いつもはこれくらいの修理、自分たちでやっとるんじゃからな。
He said he can do something if I bring him the
じゃあ
materials, though.
僕
So.
たちで用意しようよ。
それが良さそうだな。この先の。
Say, go get that man's
この
materials.
ググラ。
手分けして材料になりそうな木を探そう。
Okay, so I'm splitting up to get materials and food because somebody's
そういえ
hungry.
ばお腹が空きましたね。
じゃあ木材を拾うついでに食材になるものも一緒に探そうよ。
I actually forgot which mushrooms you're supposed to
それ
take.
いい考えだ。ここら辺のキノコはうまいって評判だからな。楽しみ。でもどこで料理するの？
船着き場のそばに小屋があったな。あそこを使わせてもらおう。
料理なら俺に任しとけ。
Okay, so apparently Titri can cook, apparently.
心配するなってベグ。こう見えても俺は料理にはちょっとうるさいんだぜ。
お前はいつもうるさい。
Okay, so they just did a pun joke. I forgot how I translated it, but
うまいこと言うな。
there's nothing worse than translating
皮
puns,
肉
let
の
me
通
tell
じ
you.
ないやつだな。
I just did another one.
お肉の話なら通じるかも。なんてね。魔王最高。
木材を集めに来てるってことを忘れるんじゃないぞ。
わかってるって。じゃあキノコが集まったら俺んとこに持ってきてくれよな。
まあ言う。
ねえね
ベイグス
I think he tells you which mushrooms you're supposed to get, but that's okay. I'll have to find out. Am I supposed to get the ones with the spots or the ones without the spots? I kind of forgot. Well, it's okay. I'm gonna get the ones with the spots, because why not? It doesn't really matter which mushrooms you pick. If you pick the ones that Titru doesn't like, he's gonna discard them anyways. Yeah, okay, I'm looking for it. Will you not block my path, though? That would be great. Thank you. I have to actually pick up the other mushrooms, too. Oh, no, they're growing back, they're growing back. See, look, they... Instagram. Question is, I think I'm out of wood to pick up, though. Is that gonna respawn, too? I need more wood. Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna get all the mushrooms. I'm greedy. Oh, okay, apparently I'm just supposed to grab all of them. Spotted one. Oh, hi, Chills.
おっと、なんだおっさん。
Oh yeah, I get attacked here.
声がでかい。
Oh, sorry. I don't get attacked yet. That's better. So, there's a suspicious man approaching Titri.
お前がティトレ
Oh, hey, Tamai.
なんで俺の名前を知ってるんだよ。
So, how do you know who I am?
そんなことはどうでもいい。よく聞け。この毒を仲間に飲ませろ。そうすれば、お前の大事な姉ちゃんを返してやる。
So, he's telling them to, I gotta call him Tom Tom. He's telling them to poison me, or poison your companions, and he says if you do that, your sister will be returned to you.
姉貴よ。
声がでかいと言ってるだろうが。チャンスは一度きりだ。姉ちゃんを助けたかったら、俺の言う通りにしろ。
Oh my god, how many accounts do you have, Tom? Alright. Alright, I didn't know that actually.
頼むぞ、相棒。
So, will Titri poison me for the sake of his sister or not?
やお、成果はどうだ。ごちそうの材料は集まってるか。
He asked me if I got the materials we needed.
こんな感じだ。
I got a mix of mushrooms, so I actually don't know.
残念だがこの白い水玉模様のは毒キノコだぜ。
Oh, okay. So the little spotted mushrooms that I was picking, he says those are poisonous. Mr. Kermit. Oh, yes. Can we talk about Mr. Kermit? Hang on, my cables are acting up again. Hold on. Okay, now that I'm about to get up, I decided to. He eventually did go to bed because he couldn't talk anymore because his throat was hurting, but it took me a while to convince him. Anyway, so he said the little spotted mushrooms were bad, they're poisonous, so he's gonna toss them out.
そうなのか。
ああ、こいつは爆笑だけだ。食べたら最後、しばらくの間笑いが止まらないっていう、ある意味恐ろしい毒キノコだ。
He says if you eat the ones with the white spots, you'll go into a laughing fit.
まあ、こっちの赤いのは食えるやつだしな。三つ星の出来ってとこかな。
Okay, so we're gonna be eating these red mushrooms, which he says are edible.
よし、俺が腕によりをかけたスペシャルキノコメニューをご馳走してやるぜ。 楽しみにしてるよ。
So Titri's cooking.
どうだ、木材は集まったか。
これだけは集まったが、
He's asked me if I collected the wood part of the.
それだけあればいいだろう。全員で集めた分があれば船を直すために十分な量になる。
He's like, we should have enough wood
あれ
now.
ティトレイとアニーは？
ティトレイは拾ったキノコを持って食事の準備をしに行ったみたいだ。アニーは
Yeah, he was like, I'm dying, my throat
So
hurts, I feel bad, and I'm like, then go to freaking bed. You know how he is. I had to rag on him for a while.
木材は集まりました。それよりなんだかティトレイさんの様子がおかしかったんですけど。
So she said she got the wood together, or she collected the wood, but that Titri's acting funny.
ティトレイがおかしいのはいつものことでしょ？
Mal said, well, he always acts funny, so what's your point?
そういう意味じゃなくって。
She's like, that's not what I meant.
とにかく今は集めた木材をググラさんのところへ持っていこう。
Alright, so I'm bringing the wood back.
ググラさんの
ねえ、何して？
So they're having doubts about whether Titri can cook or not because
おお、
just cause.
ありがとうよ。これだけあれば船を修理できるわ。あとはわしらに任せてくれ。
So he says he can repair the boat.
修理には少し時間がかかる。終わったら声をかけるよ。
Alright, so I
よろ
have
し
to
くお願い
wait.
します。
おーい、飯の準備ができたぜ。
Alright, so the food is ready.
待ってました。もう僕お腹ペコペコなんだ。
I don't know why the signal keeps cutting out like this. It's annoying. Hold on. And every time I get up to fix it, it starts working again. I swear this thing can hear me.
いっただきまーす。
Nope. It's food time.
待て。
So Veg is like, wait, don't eat that.
どうしたんだ、ベイグ。
And he's like, why not? Too late.
変なベーグ。
So Mal's like, what, you know, you're acting weird, Veg.
おいしい。これおいしいよ。
So it actually tastes good.
ああ、いい味だ。
Eugene agrees.
そうだろそうだろ。あ、どうしたベグ？食わないのか？
So he's like, aren't you gonna have some, Veg?
いや、
He said, no.
なんだよ、まずくはないぜ。マオも友人も兄だってうまそうに食ってるだろ。
Okay, so I might not be able to take Yuri out after all, because now it looks like it's about to storm outside, but that's okay. So he's saying it's fine, even Eugene and Mao like it.
ベイグさ
Have
ん、
some, it's
食
tasty.
べてみてください。美味しいですよ。
And he said it's good too,
しかし
but
な、何をするんだ。
the guy outside is like, what are you doing?
あんな連中に肩入れするやつは許さん。
So he's like, I'm not gonna let you help those people.
ググラさんの声だ。
I noticed that Vague didn't eat any of this mushroom soup. You'll notice that I'll be controlling Vague
グ
in the
グラ
next
さんの
battle
身に
too.
何かあったんじゃないの？
Okay, hopefully Annie can take care of whatever just happened.
やめろ。
あいつ
大丈夫ですか。
ああ、わしなら大丈夫じゃ。奴ら船を壊そうとしよった。とっちめてくれ。
So they're trying to
また
keep me
王
from
の
getting
盾
caught.
か。
二度とググラチ
来たか。ま 待っていたぞ、間抜けな能力者ども。
He said he's been waiting for me.
貴様ら王の盾の能力者か。
He said, "Are you with the royal shield?"
フォルス反応は感じないよ。
And Mao says they don't have force.
なんだって。じゃあなんで姉貴のことを。
And Titri's like, "Well, then how did you know about my sister?"
ここを通った王の盾の連中に話を聞いたのさ。
And so apparently they talked to the royal shield.
さらってきた娘にバカな弟がいて、そのうちそいつが仲間の能力者と姉ちゃんを追いかけてくるかもしれないってな。
They said that I was gonna be coming by, probably.
バカな弟って俺のことか。
Okay, so they didn't describe Titri very nice. They said this stupid stupid brother's coming. Foolish
ま
brother.
さか俺の計略にまんまと乗ってくるとはな。
Yeah.
何のことだ。
俺らにはフォルスはない。だが自分に力がなけりゃ道具で補えばいい。
He said we don't have force, but even though even though we don't have that kind of power, we can use tools. I'd probably be on BO4 later, but right now I'm trying to do something in this game, Tommy. I'm trying to get my 6th character, which I should be able to do in the next hour. It won't take long.
人は道具を使うんだ。時に
Oh,
は
it's okay, Helen.
人だって道具になる。なあ、ティトレイ。
Basically, they said that instead of having force, they can use people, and people can become tools. And he said, "Isn't that right, Titri?" I'm surprised you can hear me at all over the pan, man. Am I that loud?
ティトレイ、お前まさか本当に料理にあの瓶の毒を。
Okay, so they just asked Titri if he really put that thing of poison inside the food.
毒だって。
Alright, see you later, Tommy. Gigi's
もしか
like,
して
what?
あの時
Poison?
ティトレイさんの持ってた瓶って。
So Annie's like, don't tell me that bottle you were holding earlier.
アニーも何か見たの？
Oh my god, why is it doing this? I have to check my tables later.
でも
So basically everyone thinks that Titri poisoned them at this point.
ティトレイさん
And now he's laughing.
まさか。
No, he left, Helen.
"毒が頭にまで回ってきたようだな。よくやったぞ、ティトレイ。お前は天才料理人だ。
So everyone is, well, you know, I don't know. He said he fixed the problem on the panel, but he said the fire alarm was a separate issue. So I actually don't know if it's gonna beep or not again, but anyway, we're just gonna have to deal with it if it goes up. Oh my god, this thing keeps flashing. Hold on. Behave. Alright. Okay, so he said, this guy said, looks like the poison's kicking in. Good job, Titri.
違う俺は
Titri's denying it though, and he's still laughing though.
さてと、王の盾に随分といただいちまったし、仕事はきっちりしないとな。
Okay, so he's like, I gotta finish the job.
金が目的か。
それだけじゃないさ。俺らは能力者ってやつが大嫌いでね。
Basically, they're doing this because they're getting paid, but they also just don't like force adepts.
王の盾も能力者の集団だぞ。
They're stinky like that.
そうさ。 のバカどもからもたんまりと巻き上げてやったぜ。
Yeah, they were all laughing. It's pretty funny.
一人ドクロ回ってない頑丈なのがいるようだが、一気に畳みかけちまえ。
He said that, well, Vague's the only one who's not being affected by this, so... But that's okay.
来るぞみんなしっかりしろ
Okay, what? Okay, Annie, I'm gonna let you take care of this, Dana. Oh, shit. Okay, so I guess Annie can't do it. I thought she was gonna...
よし、次だ。
So, it's supposed to... I think what happens in this battle is it's supposed to give you a random,
やったか
hi, is it Siekensol? Supposed to give you a random status ailment. It usually does Mahi, but sometimes that time it gave me the weak. I don't know. It gave me a whole bunch of momentum. I think I saw poison in there.
さて説明してくれるかティトレイ。
Okay, so they're basically like, explain yourself to True.
俺を疑ってんのか
He's like, do you doubt me?
俺は
You doubt me?
お前があいつから毒の入った瓶を受け取るのを見た
So he said, I saw you take the bottle of poison from that dude.
だがお前が本当にあれを料理に入れたとは思いたくない
He said, I don't want to think that you actually put it in the food.
確かに俺は瓶は受け取ったでもな俺は絶対にやってねえ仲間に毒を盛るくらいなら自分で毒を飲むそれが俺の生き方だ
He said, I did take the bottle, but I would never do it. I would rather drink the poison myself than poison my friends. It's like, that's not how I live. That's God damn it.
でもアニーもティトレイが瓶を持っていたのを見たって言ってたじゃない
Mao said, well, Annie saw you take the bottle too. Hold on, let me... My setup is being a butt. Tell if this is a cable issue. I might need to swap one of my cables out. I can't tell. I think it's the HDMI cable that's connecting the capture card to the TV. Yeah, are you talking about the, oh my god, I have a brain fart. The special effects on the weapons, yeah, it's a little flaky. I don't blame you. I don't really pay much attention to it, but, that's just me personally. Because I think the first time I played through this game, actually, I didn't do any of the enhancements or the inherits on the weapons because I didn't know how to do it. And I was still able to beat the game. It was harder, but I was able to do it.
ティトレイさんはそれをすぐに捨てていたの
So she said Titri threw the bottle away right after he got it.
さっきはそれを言おうとしたら急にティトレイさんが笑い出したから
She said I was about to say that, and then all of a sudden Titri started laughing out of nowhere. Yeah, the music weapons, actually, so that's the first one of the first irregular weapons you can make, and actually, I think once you get to Sunnytown is when you can first make them. Which I'm trying to get over there, except my stupid TV is being but hang on a second, there might be a slight interruption in the stream. Just kind of fix this. Okay, I'm gonna swap a cable out.
You're not behaving today, so I'm swapping you out.
Alright, let me see. Hopefully that fixed it. Yeah, thankfully it's not something you have to do, but it does make life a lot easier, especially if you get really cheap and you start doing the damage time 32, that starts getting ridiculous. Okay, I think I fixed the problem, sorry. It's not affecting y'all, but it's affecting me. Basically my TV keeps going in and out because of the cable, so I fixed it.
そういうことだ
じゃあさ さっきのは一体。
So he's like, what had just happened then?
私思ったんですけど、あの感じって毒キノコを食べた時の中毒症状に似てる気がするんです。
So basically, she said it seemed like we ate. It's the symptoms we were having were similar to
この辺りに生えている
poisonous
毒
mushroom.
キノコといえば
So there's the poisonous mushroom in here is called laughing mushroom, and she's like, well, the symptoms we were having were very similar to that mushroom.
この爆笑だけくらいだが
So Eugene just picked up the red mushroom without the spots and said, "Oh, this is the poisonous mushroom."
いや爆笑だけっていうのはこっちの
So Titri is picking up the spotted one, just the one I wanted to get. And he's like, "Isn't this the poisonous one?"
それは赤玉だけと言って香りがよく味も食感もいいキノコだ
He said, "Nope, that's a really good mushroom." So it's called the laughing mushroom, Helen, and I think it's actually based on a real life mushroom. But it literally kind of just makes you go nuts. I guess you could kind of say it's a magical mushroom, but I don't think it makes you
さっきの
hallucinate.
料理の中にこの爆笑だけが大量に
So basically, they ate a shit ton of these laughing mushrooms
ティトレ
because of Titri.
真相が見えたようだな
違うわざとじゃないちょっとした勘違いなんだ許してくださいこの通り
He said he didn't do it on purpose.
許してあげるよティトレ。僕たち心が広いからね。
He's like, "We forgive you."
みんな
Because
無
why
事だ
not?
ったんですからそんなに謝らなくても
It's like, we're all right. We could have all died to those people, but that's okay.
大事に至らなくてよかった。
同じ過ちを繰り返さなければいいこれでこの件は終わりだ
And normally people would have Vague in their party, but this would be a really bad battle to not have him because he was the only one who was unaffected.
ありがとうありがとう男って言ってねこの恩は忘れない次からは絶対に間違いないぜ
He's saying he won't do it again and he'll pay me back because I forgave him.
うん。じゃあ戻ろっか。って次また作るつもりなの？
Yeah, Mao is actually surprisingly sarcastic, but playful. Playful sarcastic.
大丈夫だって失敗は成功のもとって言うだろう次は最高のごちそうを作るぜ
So Titri's like itching to cook again, and everyone else is kind of like, no. He got a title.
川下り便の準備ができました。師匠はいつでも出発できるそうです。準備ができたら船着き場に来てください。
わかった。
Okay, so I'm gonna end up going down.
川
the
下
river.
りの準備ができたら
I'm probably not gonna do well. That's okay. There's like a little mini game for this.
船
You guys know how great I am at dodging crap and stuff. So I've tried putting on poison checks before that battle to see if it did anything, and I swear to God, yes, yeah, you're right, Hiro. Titre, his voice actor is Kape Yamaguchi. That's the same person who voiced Usopp in One Piece. There's a lot, actually, there's a lot of famous voice actors in this game. Unfortunately, I think a couple of them have passed away since this game came out. I think I read that Sally's voice actor, and I think Walter, don't quote me on that, I think they might have passed away. And there might have been another one. I don't know. I don't know if it was related to COVID or not. It was kind of recently. I should probably. Okay, so. So that's Joff. I just have to make it to the bottom. Yeah, yeah, you need. Oh, yeah. I think after all the pot I played, I'd be a little better at dodging shit. Oh, good job. Oh, yeah, good job. Oh, good job. Yeah, I'm really good at this, you can tell. Oh, good job. There's a mini game for this, of course, because fuck it, I'm just trying to get to the bottom.
向こうに街が見えてきたよ。
おお、あれこそまさしくサニータウンだぜ。
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this at least one more time because you actually get a title for Vague for doing this.
あれがサニータウン。
I'm gonna do it later though, because obviously that didn't go. Oh, never mind, it gets a 2 anyway. Oh no, there's another one you can get if you complete. There's like 4 different paths you can go down and you get another one. Yeah, I think you have to like... You have to take the little cowboy dude back up to Petnajunka and then walk over to the hostel and then do it that way. It's kind of a pain.
じいさん、ありがとう。お代はいくらだい？
恩人からは金は受け取れん。
Oh, I got a free ride. Yeah.
お前さんたちは船の材木も集めてくれたしな。豊ホース川に来た時はわしのところへ来い。いつでも船に乗せてやる。もちろん金などいらんぞ。
Basically, I can ride for free.
ありがとう、助かるぜ。なあみんな。
ありがとうググラじいさん。
Thanks, old man.
またな。
よっしゃ。早速王の盾の追跡開始と行こうぜ。
海側の港からバルカ行きの船が出ているはずだ。まずそこへ行ってみよう。
So I'm still trying to get to the capital. Is the whole reason why I came down here.
港へ行くんだろ？
本当に
This place is called Sunny Town.
港からバルカ行きの船。
Man, I still can't buy it. Oh, here you go, here you go. I was like, where are they? I'll buy a couple of these too. Oh, I'm broke. Okay. I don't know if I have anything that's worth. Yeah, I'm just broke. Oh well. I'm not gonna be able to buy anything from y'all. I think there's a recipe in here. I should have grabbed the guide. Here you go. And the random ass turtle. Actually, I'm gonna swap Annie out. Yeah, it just speeds things up, because, like, I swear when I'm actually trying to meet enemies, like, the encounter rate rate goes down like to 0. But when I'm trying to like get through a dungeon, I hit like 500 of them.
止まれ。ここから先は立ち入り禁止だ。港はカレギア軍の管理下にある。一般船舶の出入りは全て停止している。カレギア軍、ここもか。
Basically, I can't get on a boat
サ
again.
レたちはもう行っちゃったのかな。
港を封鎖したのはいつだ？
2週間前だ。
じゃあ最後に軍の船が出たのもその頃なのか。
軍の機密に関わることは答えられない。
So basically, the last boat left 2 weeks ago.
ヒューマの娘たちが大勢連れられてきたことはないか。
答えることはできない。
He's asking a lot of questions, and the guy's basically like, I can't answer him.
下手に出てりゃいい気になりやがって。こっちは一刻を争うんだ。
貴様よせ。
なせベグ。
すみません、変なこと聞いて。
あの人最近女の子に振られてご機嫌斜めなんだよね。だから許してね。ね。
Mouse said Titri got dumped recently, that's why he's being a pain.
すぐにこの場から去れ。そうすればお前たちに無用な罪状を与えずに済む。
どうもあ
So
り
if
が
you
とう
go
ござ
away,
い
I
ます。
won't fuss about it.
さあ行こう。
おいマオ、誰が女の子に振られたって。
He made a bunch about the excuse.
王の盾は
That reminds me, I think the Discovery Point lady's in here somewhere. The big. Are you talking about Shaorun? There is a boss fight coming up, but I have to do some. Storyline stuff first. I thought there was a lady in here that did the Discovery Point stuff. I don't know if I'm remembering wrong. Alright, anyway, I'm trying to get Hilda, so let's see. There you go.
皆さんはヒューマの女の子を探してらっしゃるんですか？
She said, are you looking for the Huma girls?
どうしてそれを？
Or how do you know
皆
that?
さんが港で軍の方と話しているのが聞こえたんです。もしかしてその子というのはさらわれたのでは？
おばさん、何か知ってるのかい？
I don't think I fight Melitza yet. I might be remembering wrong. There's a lot that goes on in Sunnytown. I think I fight Hilda next.
実は私も娘をサレとトーマという二人組にさらわれたのです。ちょうど昨日のことでした。
She's saying, she said my daughter was taken by Sally and Toma, yesterday.
そいつらはどこへ？船が。
いい
Where'd
え、
they go?
私の娘や他の娘さんたちを連れて西へ向かいました。
Okay. So she's saying they took them and they didn't get on a boat. They went, Nishi. I'm so bad with directions. I think that's west. Yeah, this is the Hilda scene. I do fight Melissa
Nishi?
later in here though.
ということはテルアラ街道の方か。
昨日か。急げば追い
I
つけ
don't
るか
know.
もし
I
れ
can't
ない
get
な。
my directions mixed up. It's really bad, but
もし
Basically, it's
その
about
娘さんを助けに行かれるなら皆さんの力で娘もヒルダも一緒に救い出してくださいませんか？
she's asking me to rescue her daughter named Hilda.
娘さんの名前はヒルダと。
ええ、お願いです。どうか娘を。
ああ
Yeah, you think I would know
絶対に連れ
directions
戻して
by
みせ
now,
る。
but I don't.
おばさんは
I have
ここで
problems
待っ
with
ててくれ。
directions English. He's like, okay,
あ
don't
り
worry,
が
we'll
と
save
うご
your
ざ
daughter.
います。
急ごうぜ。
Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be a real word, but I'm gonna
テ
go
ルアラ
save
街
her
道を
daughter.
西に向かおう。 油断するなよ。
Teru Aro.
王の盾の資格が襲ってくるかも
I
し
can't
れない。
even say it.
ティトレイ
Oh,
Okay, so I'm heading towards this road. I'm supposed to give this cat to some lady. Ah, here you go. Oh, sorry, it's a dude. My bad. This guy has a cat thing. So this is one of the side quests. This guy's really strange, by the way. Oh my god. There you go, that's all I wanted. Yeah, I don't know if that's based on a real name or not. But I have no idea. Okay, so did I pop up on her side? Oh wait, I can do something over here too. Oh wait, okay, let me trigger this. I can't actually do anything because I'm pro-ware, but good job, Jake. Okay. Alright, so I'm broke, but I'm gonna go in here. Give me my pot. Thank you. I don't really have any tickets, so that's okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I think there are already tickets in there? Okay, I don't have any of that. She can make me an elixir, but I don't have the ingredients. Alright, I just wanted that. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, she's somewhere over here. I did good that time. Alright. Should be a little hut over here. Doesn't always target the person I want it to target. That's why you see me changing it all the time. Oh, well here's a chest. I'm gonna go get this chest real quick. It's probably just a ticket. But basically in this game you can spawn food out of this magical pot that I just got. Yeah. Saves me a little bit of money. Food's actually really expensive in this game. It's supposed to be one of your main sources of healing. Yeah, like I can make strawberries now. Heck Okay, so she should be in here. Tell Allah. Okay, apparently it's supposed to be tell Allah.
使われたような跡はあんまりないね。
ここには寄らずに先へ進んだのかも。
気をつけろ。
助けて。恐ろしい奴らに追われてるの。
I'm being chased.
大丈夫ですか？
恐ろしい奴ら。詳しく話してくれ。
私はヒルダ。サニータウンで捕まってどこかへ連れて行かれる途中逃げ出してきたの。
So this is Hilda. She said I was taken from Sunnytown and running away. I was taken away by people in Sunnytown. I ran away from them. Yada yada yada.
ヒルダ、僕たちサニータウンで君のお母さんに会ったよ。すごく心配してた。
He's like, your mom told us about you.
お母さんに会ったの？
You met my
あ
mom.
あ、必ずあんたを助けるって約束したんだ。
And I promised to bring you back.
でも私以外にもたくさんの娘が捕まってたわ。とても監視の目が厳しくて、ようやく私一人だけ逃げ出せたの。
She said there's a bunch of other girls that have been captured, and she was finally able to escape.
あの子のクレアのおかげで。
She said thanks to Claire.
クレア。クレアは無事なのか。
Is Claire okay?
ええ、私が逃げ出せたのは彼女の協力があったから。
そこにセレーナって人はいなかったか？
He's asking. Titry's asking about his sister.
セレーナさんも手伝ってくれた。
Selena was there too.
兄貴。
猿たちは今どこに？
街道を南下していたから黒ダダク砂漠へ向かっていたのかも。でも
Okay, so she said they're heading towards the desert.
でも
But
フォルス反応だよ。しかも強い。
トーマだわ。トーマが部下を連れて私を追って戻ってきたんだわ。
Tomo's come back. Tomo's after Hilda. I guess that's what she said.
捕まったらひどい目に遭わされるかも。お願い助けて。
She's like, help me, help me.
俺たちに任せとけって。
行くぞ。
フォルスを。フォルス。
She said, please help me. I want to go back to my mom. Sorry, you'll find out why I'm being like a little.
そこの小屋にヒューマの娘がいるだろう。命が惜しければ娘を渡せ。
I hand over the girl, basically.
誰が渡すかよ。お前の方こそ姉貴やクレアさんを返しやがれ。
He's like, give back Claire and Selena.
おお、そうか。ならは死に。
He just told me to die. That's not very nice. And I just got electrocuted.
ヒルダ、お前。
だから言っただろう。命が惜しければ娘を渡せと。
あなたも能力者？
ええ、王の盾のね。
So she's with the royal shield.
どういうこと？じゃあサニータウンで会ったヒルダのお母さんは？
He's asking about her mom in
お
Honeytown.
金で雇っただけで何の関係もないわ。私に母親なんていない。
That was a lady they paid off. Hilda just said she didn't have any parents.
クレアやセレーナさんの話も。
And she lied about Claire and Selena.
会ったこともないわ。名前を利用しただけ。
騙し討ちなんて汚ねえぞ。
騙される方が悪いのよ。
So your fault for being deceived.
許せねえ。絶対許せねえ。
Titry mad.
ヒルダ、こいつらを皆殺しにしろ。
これ。
Okay, so that is cool. Did you just hand you the carrot card? Really, I'm not letting you test me. Hero.
くだらん意地のために大事な角を折ったりするからこんな不甲斐ないことになるんだ。
Titry's very passionate about stuff, but Angry's not a bad description for him.
角なんて私には必要ない。
Okay, so they're talking about a horn. You're about to find out why.
もういい。混ざり者め。力も出せず、任務もまともに果たせないお前に、もう用はない。
She had three people helping her, but yeah, they weren't that strong.
私はまだやれる。
But basically, Tomo's saying that Hilda's a failure, and he actually called her, oh god, what was the word I used? He's saying, like, she's worthless, and he's dissing her, basically. Hilda's like, no, I can do it. So Trisha's like, what are you talking about with the horns?
まさかヒルダは
So, cutscene.
その通り。ヒルダは
黙れ。
こいつらにもお前の惨めな正体を教えてやれ。
Oh, wait a second.
やめて。
Yeah, hold on. You're right. Sia Kenso, hold on. I forgot about this part. Oh, hi Olympus, yeah. One of the few animated scenes.
ヒューマに角が。
No, Annie said a human with horns is what she said, which they're not supposed to have horns. I'm in the minority here. I actually like Hilda without her cap on better, but
見ないで。見えな。
she said don't look, don't look.
こいつはハーフだ。ヒューマでもガジュマでもない混ざり物の出来損ないさ。
So he said Hilda's a half, so she's a mix between a human and a Gajima.
そうでしょう。ヒューマとガジュマの間の子供なんて。
So Annie's having a hernia because she doesn't like Gajimas. Alright, yeah, this is definitely not a proper translation. I'm just trying to summarize stuff because I know some of the people in here don't speak Japanese. So, well, to be perfectly honest, I think it's just those. I think there's only two halves in this whole game, so they're kind of rare. They're kind of rare.
嘘も何もこいつの頭を見ればわかるだろう。この角こそヒューマとガジュマの間に生まれた呪われし子の証だ。
He's basically saying she's a cursed child because she's born between a human and a Gajima. I could read it line by line, but like I have to go do something in like 30 minutes, so I was just trying to get Hilda real quick. I do have the translation posted online too for those of you who actually want to know what's going on. I think Melitza gets treated better because, well, Tomo's just an asshole. He's just an asshole. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I think Hilda gets treated the way she does because she broke her horns. I think that was the main issue. Melitza ended up sort of accepting herself, and she's supposedly way more powerful than Hilda. I would argue that, but that might have something to do with it.
確かに角、そして尻尾はハーフが持って生まれるものだと聞くが。
Yeah, so he said halves are supposed to have horns and a tail when they're born. And like I said, Tomo's like extra dickwaddy towards Hilda because he's actually personally involved with her. I don't think Toma had anything to do with Melitza when she was growing up. I might be wrong.
まさかハーフであることを隠すために角を折ったというのか。
So he said, "Don't tell me you broke your horns off just to hide the fact that you were a half." No, so Hilda actually removed her own horns. She was trying to hide the fact that she was a half, and I guess she can't put the cap on with with her horns like fully sized, so she actually broke them off herself.
バカな女だ。角がハーフのホルスを高めていることぐらい分かっていただろうに。
Yeah, so Toma says she's an idiot for doing that because apparently in halves the power of their force is stored in their horns. So she basically her force is not as strong as it could be because she broke her horns off. Is what he said.
まあそれでも泣きつかれたからお情けで使ってやってたが、もうおしまいだな。
Pretty sure she did it herself though.
そんな、私はまだやれる。こいつらを倒して純粋な人の体をもらうんだ。
She said, she keeps saying she can beat me and that she's going to get the body of a pure person, a pure body, because she considers her body tainted because she's a mix. Sorry, I'm trying to eat you.
純粋な体をもらう？バカな。生まれつきの体を変えることなどできるものか。
He said, "There's no way you can get a pure body. You can't change the body that you were born with." Which is not completely true, but sort of true.
そんな約束したはずよ、トーマ。こいつらを倒したらこの憎き体を捨てて。
So Toma apparently promised Hilda that if she beat me or beat Vague and his friends, that he would help her get a pure body.
お前は騙されているんだ、ヒルダ。この男に利用されているだけだ。
So he's saying he said Tomo's just using you. There's not a way for her to switch bodies, basically. It's not impossible, but it's not possible for Hilda.
角さえあれば楽しい夢を見ていられたものを。
So Toma basically mad because she doesn't have horns.
夢ってどういうこと？
ハーフの並外れた能力が欲しくてお前をその気にさせただけだ。角を折ってもそこそこやれるだろうと思ったが所詮は混ざり物だな。
Okay, so he's...
ひどい。
騙された方が悪いのだろう。
ひどい。ひどい。
I forgot exactly what he said, but he said something about breaking her horns off was, if something had something to do with her breaking her horns off. He's basically pissing her off, though. So I have to fight her again, is what's gonna happen.
少しは役立ちそうだな。ハーフの能力を見せてみろ、ヒルダ。
So he pissed her off so that she would go berserk so she could show her true power, which is great, because... Now I get to first choice. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought Eugene now that I think about it.
ベイグ、ヒルダをこのままにしておくわけにはいかない。
そうか。落ち着け、落ち着いてくれよ。
I can't. Stop hitting me with your sword. I thought she could cast more stuff. Okay, see, I don't... There might be some backstory that I'm missing, so that might be it, okay. I'm pretty sure Hilda actually cut her own horns off, though. I don't think anyone did it to her. Yeah, Toma really is an asshole. Him and Saleh are the two actual, like, assholes in the group.
やめろ、お前はもう。
So I think she's trying to commit suicide by card.
四つ星の攻撃だぜ。
何のつもり？なんで私を死なせてくれないの？
She said, why didn't you let me kill Marshall?
なんで死ななきゃならねえんだよ。どんな理由があるにせよ、親からもらった大事な命を軽々しく捨てようなんて俺は許せねえんだよ。
So you need to value your life, basically.
ずっとこのハーフの体で生き続けるくらいなら死んだ方がマシよ。
I'd rather die than live in this half body.
どうしてだ？ハーフの何が悪い？
He said, why? What's so bad about being a half?
あんたにはわからない。
You wouldn't understand.
そんなのは見た目に過ぎない。ガジマやヒューマやハーフなんて。
Vague's just kind of like, I don't understand what the difference is between Humas and Gajimas and halves.
ヒューマにもガジュマにも受け入れてもらえない私の気持ちが。
And she's being rejected by the Humas and the Gajimas, so.
どちらにも石を投げられ続けた私の気持ちがあんたにわかるわけない。
It's like you'll never understand what it's like.
ハーフなんかに生まれたくなかった。
She said, I didn't want to be born as a half.
ヒルダ。
まだ息はあります。急いで手当てをしないと。
I did just beat her up twice.
ベイブ、ティトレイ、お前たちには悪いが、サニータウンに戻ってもいいか？
Back to
ほっ
Sunny
とくわ
Town.
けにはいかねえだろ。ねえ、ベグ。
ああ。
Never gonna catch up to Clara, but that's okay.
急ごう。
とにかく今は
友人。
ハーフ。
兄。はい。
What really shouldn't have brought Eugene in that battle, because he has really poor magic defense. Held as a magic user. Alright.
お客さんだぜ。
許せよ。
Alright. Sunnytown. Apparently I have to actually cross the bridge.
急ごう。
Thanks, that was really helpful, Dig. I think I have to go there. Toma's actually kind of a butt because he has that one-hit kill. I think Sally's easier. Oh. I think I talked to you? Yeah. Okay, just go into the room. This one? There you go.
どうだ、兄。
Oh, are they gonna do... Oh. I didn't know that about Arise. Okay. That's actually the one thing about this game I didn't particularly like was the way they handled the heal game.
すごい回復力です。フォルスも安定してますし、しばらく安静にしていれば元の状態に戻るはずです。
Cause you fight him a couple of times. I usually kill him first though, guys. If you leave him for last, he's kind of a pain. She's basically saying she has amazing recovery abilities. She'll be fine.
そうか。よかったよかった。
私たちはついてましたね。
ん？
角を折った状態でここまで強い力を持っているのに、もし角があったら。
ハーフか。話には聞いていたが、実際に存在したとはな。
Well, I mean, I don't hate the fact that they're finishing moves in this game, but I think it kind of limits the, I guess you're not supposed to rely on them is the thing. In other games, like, you can kind of pull out mystic arts, like, out of your ass all the time, but you can't do that in this game, and I don't know if they did that on purpose. But, sometimes it's a pain triggering a particular one, too, and this is sort of a YouTuber complaint, but, you know, if you're trying to trigger, like, one heal game, you can't always control it.
そもそもガジュマとヒューマは結婚したりしないんでしょ?
Yeah, I actually beat her up twice. I think she's the only person you beat up twice.
いや、確かに種族観光はタブー視されているが、稀にそういう夫婦もいると聞く。
そうなんだ。知らなかった。
They're talking about how there's not really that many marriages between humas and Gajimos because it's considered taboo, but obviously it happens.
それにハーフは生まれにくい上に子供のうちは体が弱くて病気にかかりやすいらしいの。
So she said that on top of all that, she heard that halves when halves are born, they tend to have really weak bodies, so they don't always make it. So she's sort of like a little miracle child.
じゃあ、ヒルだって幸せな子なんだね。
Oh, that's exactly what he just said.
幸せな子？
生まれるのも大人になるのも大変なのに、ヒルダはここまで大きくなったんでしょ？これってすごいことじゃないの？
いや、
そうだよね。確かにそうだよ、マオ。俺も同感だぜ。
でもヒルダさんはハーフであることを隠そうとして角を折ったんですよね。
I like how you guys are all talking about this. Like while she's trying to rest. Get out of the damn room.
確かにそうかもしれないけど。
Shiase no ko. So shiase normally means like happiness. But it can also mean like miraculous or wondrous. I think I translated it as a miracle child. just because I couldn't think of anything else that fit better. Sort of the chosen one.
ティトレイさんはハーフに生まれたかったですか？
それは
角と尻尾があってもガジュマじゃない。角と尻尾があるからヒューマでもない。唯一の肉親であるお父さんやお母さんすら同じ種族じゃないんですよ。
Yeah, so she's basically saying the halves are not like either parent. They're not Gajimas and they're not Humas. So, they don't really belong anywhere.
私なら自分をそんな体に産んだ両親を恨みます。体を変えられるなら変えたいと思う。
And it's like, if that was me, I would hate my body. And if I could change my body, I would try to do that.
でも俺はヒューマとかガジュマとかハーフとかそんなの関係ないと思うぜ。
Titri disagrees, but he's Titri.
そもそも体を変えるなんてことできっこないんだから、ありのままの自分で生きるしかないって思うんだけどな。
Titri's like, well, there's no way to change your body anyway, so you should just live your life. You got no other choice.
それはそうですけど。
Oh yeah, there's more crap going on outside. I forgot about that. The Rebirth plot is, I mean, it's very race heavy, obviously. It gets a little kind of super corny towards the end too, but it's not the worst Destiny plot ever. I haven't played Hearts, so I actually don't know much. I know a little bit about it, but I don't know the overall plot. Grace's plot was actually kind of, it was pretty stereotypical, but not bad, just not great. I forgot they caused more chaos outside. Is this Melitza? I know you fight Melitza eventually, I just forgot.
Babe.
Let me, give you that. Oh. I'm just gonna stay so I can refresh my force. I've heard a lot of people complain about Eternia's plot. I don't know if it's, well, not so much the plot, but they were complaining about, they were complaining about Reed. They said Farrah should have been the main character. But I don't know if that's not like the overall plot thing. Yeah, like, to be perfectly honest, the Symphonia games have better overall plots, if you ask me. The character development's a separate issue, but, the Destiny games are not exactly known for that. Hi, Susie. Or is that, no, wait, is that Susie? What's your name? I forgot.
大丈夫。傷は浅いです。
どうした？何があったんだ？
すごいのが来るよ。
また王の盾か。
Okay, I think this is Melitza.
すぐそこ。
Yep.
誰もいないぜ。人が空中から現れたぞ。
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Sioko. So I don't know. I actually haven't played Eternia. I know the general plot, but a lot of people were saying how Reed basically didn't give a crap until like the end of the game. But
角。気に食わない目だ。ハーフがそんなに珍しいか。
I get to fight again.
何しやがれ。
その娘を渡せ。
So that lady's also another half.
またそれかよ。
何者だ貴様。
この子をどうするつもりだ。
私はミリッツァ。任務によりその娘をカレギア城に連行する。
Yeah, that's basically what I was told.
市政の唯一の女性がミリッツァ。まさかハーフだったなんて。
So she's actually one of the 4 stars. She's one of the important people in the Royal Shield.
友人、また逃げる女の人を使った罠じゃないよね。
So they're wondering if this is a trap again, because I literally just went through this, where a girl was running away pretending to be being captive, and then I got attacked. So they're like, "What the hell is this? Is this another trap?"
断言はできないが。
They're like, they're not
ユ
sure.
ジーン。そうか。王の盾の元隊長。ではお前たちが我らの邪魔をする能力者たちか。我が虹のフォルスを受けるがいい。
So she has the force of Rainbow. Kind of annoying.
何？分身した？
So she can make a little clones of herself. Refraction of the light, I guess.
ちょっと待って。
逃がさない。
待て。
邪魔だ。
This happens a lot in this game too. Like your entire party just gets knocked out.
ミリッツァオンだ。あの子が危ない。
I have to chase after her.
とにかくあの娘。
We're gonna sit here and talk about this.
Militza.
Okay, so I kind of forgot where they went. I think they went this way. Oh, no, that's the port. Just kidding.
くそ。どこ行っちまったんだ、あの子は。
ミリッツァより先にさっきの女の人を見つけないと。
遅い。
大丈夫か、ハニー。
このくらい何でもありません。
しかし
おとなしく寝ていればいいものを。
Yeah, I don't. They make a big drama out of this. Just fight.
また来るぞ。
Oh, wait a minute.
本体は倒せなかったが。
邪魔をするな。お前たちに私は倒せない。
Oh, she said I can't beat
どうすりゃ
her.
いいんだ。虹のフォルスって何なんだよ。
幻を見せる能力？
So they're trying to figure out what her force is. So Mao's like, does it show you illusions?
あれは幻なんかじゃなかったぜ。
It's like, those are definitely not illusions, so. No, I don't. I don't know why they died that quickly, actually. This is a fresh game, so I didn't carry over anything. I don't have any grade shops, though. I know she's actually... So, Vega's wondering if it's the ability to produce clones.
このままじゃやばいぜ。
虹？もしかして光？光かもしれません。
Okay, so Annie nailed it. She said rainbow is it perhaps light. So.
光？
ミリッツァの虹のフォルスは光を操って幻のようなものを見せる能力なんじゃないでしょうか。
Yeah, she has the ability to manipulate light, so.
どういうことだよ。
I think I have to fight her again. I actually kind of forgot how many times you
フォ
fight
ルス
her.
の塊に光を重ねて、それを自分の分身のように操っているんだと思います。
アニーの仮説が正しければ、あの分身は幻に過ぎない。いくら倒しても意味がない。ミリッツァの本体を見つけて直接叩かない限り、 奴を倒すことはできない。
She's been trash talking me this whole time, Helen, by the way.
だけど
Because she can.
あれだけ完璧な分身じゃ見分けるなんてできっこないよ。フォルス反応も全員にあるし。
できるわ。
本当？
光で幻を見せている虹のフォルス攻略の鍵はやはり光。幻が光によって作られているなら、周囲の光を妨げれば幻は消えます。
つまり分身が消えて本体だけが残るってことだね。
なるほど。ミリッツァの分身を消すためには光を遮る方法を考えればいいわけだな。
蒸気はどうだ？俺の氷と魔王の炎。
やってみる価値はありそうだな。
They're trying to figure out how to get rid of the clones because they're annoying. So they're gonna use steam. And she's making more mess in town.
あいつ街中を巻き込んでてもさっきの女の子を探すつもりだぜ。
I'm already like 3 weeks behind the Royal Shield. I don't even know why they're bothering with this, but you know.
奴を止めなければ。
The last boat literally left 2 weeks ago. Oh my god.
本物のミリ。
どれが
本物の
Where is she? Is she up here? Oh yeah, oh definitely up here. Okay, so
魔王頼む。
science time.
どこを狙っている？
狙い通りだよ。
本物のミリッツァか。
なぜわかった？
How did you figure it out?
残念だが、お前の虹のフォルスはもう通用しない。
I haven't looked at her eyes yet, but moving comic strips.
光は遮られた。
そこだ。
私としたことが。
もう分身は怖くないぜ。
お前たちはいずれ私が消してやる。今はあの娘を見つけるのが先だ。
I don't know why they're looking for Susie that badly.
何？
Oh my god. Susie's not, no offense, but Susie's not even that great looking.
逃がすかよ。
They have some pretty good screams in this game, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
ミリッツァは北の出入り口の方へ向かったぞ。
分身。
ミリッツァ。
Like, I'm telling you, the skits in this game double the script length. They really do. Okay, here you go.
どこまでも気に食わない奴らだ。気に食わない。気に食わない。
Yeah, I don't like you either, okay? Jeez.
ミリッツァ。ヒルダ。
It's not because you're a half either, it's because you're being a little butthole.
生きていたのか、ヒルダ。
ミリッツァ、これ以上王の盾のために戦う必要はないわ。
Yeah, Cece's got her own little thing going, but I'm just... She wasn't worth destroying half the town for looking for anyway. I don't know, that's just me.
何を言っている？
私たちはトーマに騙されていたの。純粋な人の体なんて手に入らない。あれは私たちを利用するための作り話だったのよ。
Hilda's trying to tell Melitza that they're being used by the Royal Shield.
だからこれ以上無意味な戦いは。
それがどうした？
And Melitza doesn't give two shits.
王の盾以外にハーフを受け入れてくれる場所などどこにある？
She said where the place besides the Royal Shield would accept a half.
それは
邪魔をするなヒルダ。さもなくばお前も消すことになる。
Melitza's telling Hilda to butt out, or she's gonna get in trouble too. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I guess it's the same day, but anyway, she came back.
Wake,
open your eyes, Melissa.
そこをどけヒルダ。
She don't care, Hilda. Ah.
私は本気だ。
I'm serious, girlie.
どうして私たちが争わなければいけないのよ。
Say, why do we have to fight?
今まで一緒に育ってきたんじゃない。それなのに、その私たちがハーフ同士が争うなんて、そんな。
Say, we were raised together. Why we gotta fight now?
お前は角を折った。ハーフであることを捨てたのだ。私とは違う。
Everyone's mad at Hilda because she broke her horns off, including Melitza.
やめてミリッツァ。やめて。
Yeah, I think this is when I can't freaking take everything out with one spell. Yeah, excuse me, Giz. Sorry, cat. Giz. Always when I'm busy. Chill there for a second. Is this when she makes that little force field? Yeah, okay. So she could have prevented all the damage in town by putting this thing up, but... Oh, I forgot she can cast these things. Damn it. That. Oh, I can inflict her with weak. I didn't even know that. Apparently got circles like Get 25 hits. It's okay.
引け、ミリッツァ。お前の負けだ。
ねえ、どうしてあの女の人を狙ったの？王の盾は女の人たちをさらって何をしようとしてるの？
Thanks. That one kinda got beat up, but it's okay. So basically they're asking why they keep taking the girls.
私は何も知らない。知る必要はないし、知りたいとも思わない。
I don't know. I don't care. I never will care.
ミリッツ
ァ。ヒルダ。必ず後悔する時が来る。私たちに居場所などない。
It's like there's no place for us. You're gonna regret this. I'm just trying to get her to join my party.
フォルスの気配が全くなくなったよ。町から出て行ったみたいだ。
Okay, so basically she left. Finally. I guess this is a way to get Hilda to convince Hilda to join my side more naturally, but...
ではさっきの娘を探そう。
Okay, so back to chasing the girls.
忘れてた。
わざわざ市政が連れ戻そうとしたくらいだから、 何か重大な情報を握っているに違いない。
Okay, sorry, I gotta go find
クレ
Susie
アや
first.
セレーナさんのことも何か聞けるかもしれない。
ああ、彼女を探そう。
ヒルダ、
She's
お
hiding
前
in
は
one
ど
of
う
these
するんだ。
houses. え？
俺たちと一緒に来ないか。
Come with me.
本気なの？
You serious?
居場所。
A place to belong.
ハーフには居場所がないと去り際にミリッツァが言っていたな。
同情してるわけ。私がハーフだってことに。
同情？
Don't pity me.
同情してるんでしょ。ハーフだからかわいそうだってそう思ってるんでしょ。
ヒューマとかガジュマとかハーフとか、それが何だってんだよ。優しいやつと優しくないやつ、つまり正義と悪、種族なんてものが存在するならそれはこの2つしかねえ。あんたが恨みを持ってるトーマは悪だ。あいつを倒すならあんたは正義になる。
でも私はあんたたちを殺そうとした。
Yeah, okay, so I think the reason why they did that is the person who died did a lot of crap. And I think the idea was, you know, if you do that kind of stuff for personal gain, you will eventually pay a price. I think is what they were trying to do. I think that's what they were going for, but yeah, in theory it did need to
俺た
happen.
ちを襲ったことをすまなく思うなら借りを返すつもりで力を貸してくれないか。戦力的に見てもヒルダのような能力を持った仲間が欲しかったところだ。
慣れ合いは嫌いなの。借りは返す。あんたたちにもトーマのやつにも必ず。
I'm bending over backwards to recruit her, and then finally she's decided to come with
そ
me.
れじゃ
Because she doesn't like Tomo
え
either.
え一緒に行くわ。
Alright, Hilda, thank you.
よろしくねヒルダ。
よして。慣れ合いは嫌いだって言ったでしょ。
She doesn't like me being friendly with
そうい
her.
やあんたに返すものがあった。ほらよ。
I'm giving you your card back.
いつまでも背中に刺しとくわけにもいかないんでな。
ねえ、それって何のカードなの？
死の使いの逆位置。
She no Sky. Okay, so it's the upside down. She no Sky. I'm not familiar with tarot cards. I think it's the death card, is what she's talking about.
おいおい、縁起悪いぜ。
いいえ、死の使いの逆位置が意味するもの。それは大いなる天気、そして最短。
I actually don't remember what that is. It's not a bad thing though. So the card that Titri got stuck in his back or whatever, she's reading the fortune from that card. It's supposed to be a good thing. I just don't remember what these. I can't remember what these words mean.
言ったぜ。これできすぎだ。な。
My understanding is when the card is upside down in the tarot readings, that it reverses the meaning. I'm definitely not a tarot expert though.
よし、行こう。
Yeah, Sala and Tomo definitely got their little thing going. And it's funny because it's like a Gajima and a Huma, and they hate each other, but like they love each other too. They have a really strange relationship. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Ron, that Tales of Destiny's 2 entire. I finally recruited her for real. That whole storyline is pretty messed up. Okay, so now I can finally do Hyogis officially. And I have a collector's book, how nice. But I guess the theory was he he was running the orphanage with Rudy, and I guess, you know, he wasn't actually fighting anymore. I'm gonna guess that's what happened. Okay, so no fancy Jane, but I need to. Actually, I'm gonna probably actually use Hilda for a little bit because she's a little bit underleveled. Actually, let me do this. Oh, actually, if I'm gonna be controller, let me do that. Damage, blow, mental hold. Blast, supply, burst, and drain. Okay, so, I don't know if some of y'all know. Hopefully y'all know about the the cube effects, but so this is damage. It increases the damage. This is blow. So I think this one it pushes them back when they get hit by the spell. This is mental. It recruit how do I put this? The FG in this particular section of the cube will refresh faster. This is hold, so this sort of stuns them a little bit, or it makes it to where they can't move for a little bit after you cast the spell, I think is what it does. This is blast. It reduces the enemy's magic power. This is supply. So all the other sections of the cube will get a little bit of, will recover a little bit of FG, but not this particular, not the front one. This is burst. This raises the enemy's RG. And this is drain. So drain, whatever element is assigned to this part of the cube, it will inflict the associated status ailment. So this is water. Oh shoot, what is the... Oh, water would inflict freeze. So how am I gonna flip this sucker? I think I normally have it like this. I usually have it a certain way, but I kind of forgot. I think okay, this is my preferred setup, but let's see. What do you have anyway? Excuse me, kitty, don't touch that. Yeah. Sorry, that wasn't the best. I forgot how I originally translated it. It's been too long. Okay, so this rock barrage. Let's put Slasher on there. I have a hard time with Thunder Spear, but go ahead. Excuse me, cat. Don't do that. Oh, she has Stone Break. Okay. Let's do Stone Break. Oh yeah, I still have to... Oh, I actually have a card for you. Oh yeah, 500 skits. Every time you recruit somebody.
Nah.
Okay. You do have spectacles in this game. I don't really use them, but they're helpful for filling up your collector's book. I think it helps with that. So the guy at the gym in Manal, who you have to fill up the monster book. The monster book for. I think if you use spectacles on the enemy, it helps with that because it automatically reveals the steal items and stuff. You don't actually have to steal it per se. I don't really use them. I'm not big on items if you haven't noticed. I don't even think I have any. I don't. Let's see real quick. So stealing the items, I think it mostly has to do with filling up the monster book. I don't know if there's a title associated with stealing, to be honest. I don't think there is, but I can check. I have to check the guide. It tells you how to get the titles and the requirements for them. I gotta. Where the hell is? I think she's over here. There was a reason why you had to go in this house. Oh, here she is. I found her.
無事だったんだな。
Found ya.
私を追ってきた人は
Yes, this is PS2. Ron. I do have the PSP version, and it does have a little bit of additional content, but I don't like streaming off of PSPs because
もうこの町にはいない。
it's awkward.
大丈夫だ。
I don't know if you know it. Like I have to do the component output on the PSP, and it's not real comfortable for me. So I prefer PS2 when I can, but there are some parts in the PSP version that are new.
助かったのね私
I saved you, Susie. Talk to me.
どうしてミリッツァに狙われていたんだ？
They're asking her why she's being chased.
俺は姉貴をベグは恋人を奴ら王の盾にさらわれた。だから少しでも奴らに関する情報が欲しいんだ。
You know, I don't know much about ROMs and stuff, and emulators. I try to play on the original systems when I can. And just a sort of like a casual playthrough. If I was gonna actually redo the subs and stuff, I would have to play through the PSP version eventually, because obviously I don't have the new scenes. But for now, I'm just playing through it. So the main stuff about the PSP version I can remember off the top of my
ただ
head.
の幼馴染だ。
The main differences are so they changed a couple of the word puzzles. There's fewer of them in the PSP version, so I think there's only like 2 instead of like 3, like there are in this one. And they added a couple scenes. The big thing is they added a couple scenes to the PSP version. They added one. There's 2 new scenes if I'm not mistaken. So there's one. So when you guys are kind of going through the, so this is like at the end of the game. You guys are trying to get to the last guy, and everyone sort of has like a little scene except for Eugene for some reason in the original one, in the PS2 version. They added in a scene for Eugene in the PSP version, and also there's another scene with Milhouse and I think Shaorun. And it kind of basically just explains how Milhouse ended up in the final dungeon too, because he just kind of shows up in the PS2 version and you're kind of like, what? So it kind of explains that gap. And I think those are the only 2 new scenes that they added.
何を訂正してんだよ。恋人じゃなかったのか?
I'm taking this off the top of my head. So Titri thought that Claire was Vague's girlfriend because he was making such a fuss about her.
ヒトレイさん、今はそんな話をしている時じゃありませんよ。
That's what I was laughing about.
あ、いやいや、でもさ。
本当なの？本当にあなた方の知り合いも？
ああ。だから教えてほしい。何があったか。
分かったわ。私が知ってることでよければ。
I mean, for the most part, the PSP version is basically a port. They did add some stuff that's nice, and they added some other like quality of life issues. Like the menu's a little bit different. There's a new option in the menu where you can suspend the game save, in case you can't find a save point, and then like they cleaned up the graphics. There was some other like sort of like there's a little illustration book thingamabobber. So as you go through the game, it slowly fills up with these pictures and stuff, like a picture gallery.
私はスージー。ベルサスという町で
I wasn't sure.
ガジュマとヒューマの2人連れに捕まえられたの。
サレとトーマだね、きっと。
他の女の子たちと一緒に船に乗せられて運ばれたの。
I mean, for the average person, I would recommend getting the PSP version because there's no region locking. I happen to have a PS2 that's a Japanese PS2, but that's a lot of trouble for a lot of people. And I know you can do the, I forgot the name of the damn disc I used to use to play on an American PS2, but you can do that. But I mean, just the PSP version's a lot easier to find too, I think. So overall, I just recommend PSP. It's just for me for streaming purposes and just for playing. I prefer having a controller, and I happen to have everything I need. I don't have to go get it, so for me this is better. But
どこへ？
カレギア城よ。
カレギア城って女王様が住んでる城だよな。首都バルカにあるあの城？
Yeah, I know people. Yeah, most you can do emulators too. Cause I think there's an HD emulation of this game too. Not that it really needs it, to be honest. I think it looks fine like this, but that's just me.
そうよ。そこには私たちと同じように各地から集められたヒューマンの女の子たちが大勢いたわ。
But basically, Susie was saying she got taken to the castle in Balka where the queen lives.
そこに
And there's a whole bunch of
クレア
humans.
やセレーナという名前の娘はいなかったか？
Yeah, this is it's a Japanese PlayStation 2. I've had this for a while. I've had this for a while.
いなかったと思うけど、それがあなたたちの探してる人？
So she doesn't know about Claire or Selena.
ああ。
さらわれた女の人たちはみんな無事なんですか？
I'm trying to think, when did I buy this system? I think I bought it like... So when did I translate Rebirth? Because at first I was using not a modded, I was using that little, I forgot the name of the disc. There's a disc that you can use to play imports on an American PS2, and then I switched to this, so it was probably over 10 years ago. It still works though.
部屋から出られないことを除けば何の不自由もなかったし、危険な目に遭うこともなかったわ。
サレも言ってたけど、ヒューマの女の子たちは本当に大切に扱われてるみたいだね。
Yeah, it's been at least 10 years. It might have been around the time when I was translating Rebirth, so that would have been closer to, oh god. Oh, I feel old. Okay, so that would have been closer to like 13, 14 years ago.
ああ、そうだな。
So she's basically saying as long as they didn't leave the room that they were trapped in, they were fine.
ヒルダは何か知らないのか？
私はそういう話は聞いてないわ。
So Hilda doesn't know anything either.
そうか。
So nobody knows why they're kidnapping the girls.
それから
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
そして私は女王様にアガーテ様にお会いした。
Okay, so she met with the queen.
女王アガーテ。
The queen's name is Agarte. Yeah, it's fine. It's just I was just thinking time flies. But yeah, I remember Cooley and Split Infinity. There were a bunch of other Tales people that were active at the time too. Flashback time.
カレギア女王アガーテ陛下との謁見の時間である。
Again, yeah, so I'm having to deal with that kanji in freaking Tales of Destiny 2 right now.
本日陛下に選ばれし栄誉ある者の名を呼ぶ。スージークエス一歩前へ。
Quest? Okay. So basically the queen has summoned me for an audience.
はい。
こちらは女王陛下の側近であらせられるジルバ様だ。失礼のなきよう。
So I think this is the first time you see Zilba. I just said Silva. You'll be seeing her a lot later.
何も心配することはありません。女王陛下はそのご身分ゆえに同じ年頃の娘たちとお会いになる機会をお持ちでないのです。
Life imitates art. Let's see.
ですからせめてご公務の合間にあるわずかな休息のお時間だけでもあなたたちとお話をしたりお茶を楽しみたいとお考えなのです。
So she's feeding Susie some BS about how the queen wants to spend more time with people her age, and that's why, you know, she went through the trouble of kidnapping them and stuff. Of course.
どうかアガーテ様のささやかな願いを叶えて差し上げてください。
わかりました。
Please go have tea and enjoy yourself with the queen, even though she stole you from your home.
ありがとう。あなたの優しさに感謝します。
Zilva's acting really nice, but she's not.
あなたがスージーね。
She's right now. She's sort of like her advisor, but she's actually related to the royal family. Siakenso. She has some royal blood in her because she's able to partially manipulate the force of moon, and apparently that's a royal family thing. So I don't know if that's like her aunt or like a distant relative, but yeah.
はい、女王様。
Yes,
楽に
ma'am.
なさい。そしてこちらへ。
はい。
綺麗な顔。
So Agarte just like, you have a pretty face.
いえ、そんな女王様ほどではないです。
Oh, not as pretty as yours, queen. Actually, Agarte is really pretty, except for her long ass neck, but we're not gonna get into that.
だって女王様ほど美しいガジュマの女性を見たことないですから。
As Susie said, I've never seen a female Gajima as pretty as you.
私より美しいヒューマの女性なら見たことがあるのかしら。
And she's like, well, have you seen a Huma female that's better looking than me, then?
そんな女王様が一番お美しいです。
Oh, no, you're definitely the most beautiful female ever.
本当にそう思う？
Do you really think that?
ええ、本当です。とても美しいです。その美しさだけじゃなく気品もあってとても素敵です。
Basically, Susie's like saying that Agarte's awesome. Of course, she's not gonna say that she sucks because she's the queen.
ありがとうスージー。こんな私を美しいと言ってくれて。
So Agarte's happy that she said that she was beautiful.
女王様。
And Creepy
そんな
voted
に
it.
気に入ってくれたならあなたに差し上げるわ。
She said, if you like my body that much, I will give it to you.
同時に私は意識を失ったみたい。気がつくと遠くから声が聞こえて。
So Susie passed out, and then she heard a voice off in the distance.
姫様大丈夫ですか？
なぜ受け入れられないの？早くしないと。
Okay, so whatever Agarte was trying to do, it didn't work.
姫様、きっと見つかります。ですからそれまでの辛抱です。きっと間もなく現実のものに。
Silva's like, don't worry.
シル
It
バ
will
ー、
work out.
あなたには迷惑ばかりかけてしまってごめんなさい。
So she's apologizing to Silva for being a burden-ish.
何をおっしゃいますか姫様。それがこのジルバの使命。姫様は何も気にすることはありません。
What are you saying, princess? It's my duty. I don't know why she calls her princess either, because she's actually the queen. But
ジルバー。
さあ参りましょう姫様。後のことは私めにお任せください。
no shortage of evil advisors in any game, though. Let me tell ya.
次に目覚めた時、私は元の部屋にいたの。
So basically, they brought her back to the room that she was in originally when she woke up.
それで
And that
な
was
んだ
it.
かよくわからなかったけど、このままここにいたらもっと大変な目に遭うと思ったの。 それで仮病を使って部屋を出た時、とっさにそこにあったゴミの袋に隠れてお城の外に出たわ。
I know Zilda sort of helped raise the Garte, but I think she literally has some sort of a blood tie to the royal family too. But I guess she wasn't in line for succession. So Susie escaped by apparently she hid in a trash can. I think that's what she said.
それから必死で船に潜り込んで、なんとかこの町までたどり着いたんだけど、ここで女王様の追っ手に見つかって。
So she snuck on a boat, got into here, and then we saw the rest of it.
ミリッツァのことだね。それでもうダメだって思った時に、あなたたちが現れて、本当に助かったわ。私が話せるのはこれだけ。
So that's all she knows.
スージー、ありがとう。それで君はこれからどうするつもりなんだ？
お父様も心配してるでしょうし、ベルサスへ帰りたいのだけど。
So she's going back to her father, who lives in Belsis, which I'm gonna eventually get to.
ミリッツァは手負いで逃げていったが、他の追っ手が君を追い、再びベルサスへ行くかもしれない。
そうだね。しばらく落ち着くまでこの町にいた方がいいんじゃない？
So they're telling her to stay here for a little bit because they might chase her to Belsis.
ええ、ありがとう。お礼がしたいから、もしいつかベルサスに来ることがあったら私を訪ねて。
女王様はスージ以外の女の子とも会ったりしてたのかな。それともスージーは特別だったのかな。
Say come see her from ever in Belsis, which I will.
どっちにしろただ単にお茶したり話したりする相手を探してただけじゃなさそうだな。
スージーさんが気絶している間に何かあったんでしょうか？
Are you talking about? Oh god, I forgot the name of the town. You're talking about the town where I have to switch characters? No, I haven't been there yet. You go there right before you go to Balka. So I've got I'm trying to think what happens after this. So it might be after this. No, I gotta go through the. I think I have to go through the desert first, and then I go to that town, and then I go to Balka.
気絶してる間に何かあったというより、何かがあって気絶したような印象を受けたが。
I get confused because you have to go to this game. You go to the same town like multiple times usually, and I can't remember which trip is which.
女王があの娘に何かをしようとしたのは間違いない。だが、うまくいかなかった。
I actually haven't. I don't think I've played this game since I translated it, so it's been about 10 years. I'm picking this off the top of my brain.
そしてその何かを一刻も早く成功させようとして焦ってる。
So they're trying to figure out what the queen is doing with these girls, basically.
焦るか。確かにスージーの話だとそんな感じだったけど、何を焦ってるのかな。
But the queen is in a hurry about something, and they don't know what.
さっぱりわかんねえぜ。一体女王は何をしようとしてんだ。
I don't
だ
know.
がとにかくさらわれた娘たちが
I'm
安
in
全
a
である
hurry
こと
too.
は
I
確
gotta
か
go
なよ
eat
うだ。
dinner. You guys need
スージーみたいに逃げ出さなければね。
I got Hilda. That's what I was trying to do. Oh my god, now what's going on? Oh yeah, they're gonna
なん
talk
かあった
about
の
the.
かな。
行ってみようぜ。
Okay, they're gonna talk about the moon a little bit over here. Golly, it's so hard to get out of this town.
あのスージーって子。
なんか。
Yeah, it's a long ass. It's a long
それ
ass.
では発表する。来たるゴルドバの日に女王陛下のお披露目の式が執り行われる運びとなった。
Okay, so now they're talking about the day of Goldba. So Goldba is, I think, is the first king of this country, and they celebrate his whatever day. It has to do with the moon, though.
お披露目の式だって。どうしてゴルドバの日なのかな。
ゴルドバの日は古代の勇者ゴルドバが人々と共にカレギア王国を起こし、その初代国王に即位した日を記念した祝日だ。
Oh, sure, Eugene.
それになぞらえてお披露目の式をやろうという陛下のお考えなのだろう。
ラドラス王崩御後、大事があり、 女王陛下におかれては略式の戴冠式のみで済まされていたが、ようやく国が落ち着き、この度のお披露目と相なった。
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of enemies in that tunnel that inflicted weak, and there's one other status ailment in particular.
それに伴う警備の一環として、お披露目の式が終了するまで、バビログラードを除くすべての港を封鎖し、首都バルカとの往来を禁止している。
港が封鎖されていたのはそういうことだったのか？
いや、警備のためだけにしては物々しい雰囲気を感じたが、
王の盾の動きと関係が。
ああ、そうかもしれん。
女の子を集めてることとゴルドバの日のお披露目の儀式に何か関係があるのかな？
So they're gonna have some sort of a ceremony on the Gold Bud Day because why not? And Mal's like, is there some sort of a connection?
儀式のために女の子を集めてるってこと？
なんだかわからないけど嫌な予感がするぜ。
ゴルドバの日までもうそんなに時間がない。
So basically, this day of Gold Bud is coming up.
スージーの話が真実なら、さらわれたヒューマの娘たちは最終的にはカレギア城へ連れて行かれるはずだ。
じゃあ姉貴もクレアさんも？
バルカへ急ごう。バビログラードからなら船が出ているという話だったな。
Alright, so apparently I can get a boat from Babylograd, so I'm gonna have to go all the way farking around.
だが楽な道のりじゃないぞ。ここからバビログラードへ行くにはプロダラク砂漠を越えなくてはいけない。
Yeah, I have to cross the desert first.
砂漠は水もないし、暑いからそれなりの覚悟は必要だね。準備が済んだら出発しよう。
月の聖一、不安、疑惑。
Something about the moon card. Fuan means like unrest. I don't know what the other one means. Crap.
なんでもないわ。
Basically, there's trouble coming.
よっしゃ、行こうぜ。
Yeah, there's probably every status ailment in there. I don't know. I'll just have to deal with it.
まずはプロダラク
準備が。
Oh my god, that took like 10 years. Do I have any gold now? Okay. Sorry, I like to remember who the hell I'm controlling. Alright, well I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the desert right now. So, oh my god, another one?
クレア、待ってろよ。
Okay, so that little stone is flashing, the one that Claire gave me. Another cutscene. Oh, switching sides.
さて、今日はここでお休みだよ。もう分かってると思うけど、外には見張りもいるし、僕もいる。
Basically, he's telling him to stay inside. So they're in Babylograd right now.
変な考えを起こさない方が身のためだよ。中には力加減を知らないやつもいるからね。
I think he said there's somebody keeping watch on them in here too, so don't do anything funny. This is the town I'm trying to get to, so I'm still behind. I'm never gonna catch up. And there's Claire and Selena.
大丈夫。おとなしくしてれば君たちの安全は保証するよ。
Don't worry, I'm not gonna touch you.
君たちは大切なものだしね。決して悪いようにはしない。だから泣いたり嘆いたりしないで。悲しみは美しさに影を落としてしまうから。
Okay, whatever.
それじゃまたね。
Oh, I can control her. Oh, she said, "I'm so glad you're here, Claire. If it weren't, he's like, Claire's keeping everyone's spirits up." He's like, no, I'm glad you're here, Selena. Let's do our best. I'm sure somebody will come to save us. I believe in that. Yes, okay. forgot exactly. I think, did I just talk to everyone? Sorry, I don't feel like... I don't feel like reading this. I want to go home. Okay, that's nice. So do I. So my understanding is you can actually meet all of these. So oh, this is her name's Helen. I forgot about that. That's Helen. This is Mira. You can actually find all of these girls later in their respective towns at the end of the game. So her name's Rebecca. Fa? Okay, this lady's name is Fa. I don't know. This is Maya. Everyone's so glad that Claire's here. Okay, I just talked to him.
ベイグ、今どこにいるの？近くまで来てるの？
Yeah, they must have stayed here for a minute. I wonder if they had problems talking to the townspeople too, since they had all the females locked in one room.
きっと来てくれるわよね、ベイグ。
That's possible. I'm just not familiar with the name, but that's possible. She's like, Vig, you're coming for me, right? You're coming, right? Little do they know that
大丈夫
Sharon
よ
is underneath.
ベイグ。ちょっとした打ち身とかすり傷だけで済んだんだから。
So Vig is super protective of Claire.
怪我本当に大丈夫なのか？
うん。ありがとう、助けに来てくれて。一人じゃあの崖を登って戻ることなんてできなかった。
俺はいつでも助けに行く。お前が困っていたら、お前が泣いていたら。
ベイグったら嬉しい。
So basically, she's having a flashback. She got injured, and Vig came and carried her back. And she's like, well, there's no way I could have gotten back by myself. He's like, I'll always come over there to save you. That made me happy. Okay, flipping back. Yeah, I don't know.
ベグ、何やってんだ？置いてっちまうぜ。
I think there was something wrong with the lift in Babylograd. I don't know if that's the reason why they got stuck there so long, but yeah, I have to go through a bunch of crap to catch up to him. I still catch up.
すまん。すぐに行く。
Sorry, I was having a flashback.
Eugene, Bob.
Okay, so it took me 2 hours to recruit Hilda, even though I'm skipping half the dialogue.
ねえ。
Oh my god. Oh, I actually have some of these. I can do free sizer. Do that. Alright. And I get a couple battles and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. Okay. I don't know. They got stuck there for a while. Maybe the townspeople were giving them trouble. Oh, that was smart. I started Stay away from me. Oh, there you go. It's such a waste, but... gameplay-wise, Hilda's actually one of my favorite characters. Can't necessarily use her. Get away from me! Hey! Nope, he's fine. You're not letting me. Will you go away, you little bug? Yeah, I didn't do that right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. A little easier to use her when I have Thunder Robe. I don't have it yet. Yeah, she's one of the few people I actually use the I forgot what these arts are called. The ones that don't contribute to your cube force thing. I actually use both of hers. Because they're pretty useful. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that part. Maybe they maybe they put a little more time into their polygons. You know, I don't know exactly what they call these. I guess Arcane would work. I'm not familiar with the naming conventions of the Tale series. I know there's Arcane and they had a whole bunch of them in Symphonia that they named and I didn't ever quite catch it, so I don't know what they would call them, but I had the same problem in Tales of Destiny too, because I don't know what you call the extensions. I don't know the differences. Some people are real good at that, and I'm not. I don't really pay attention. I had a hard time learning this battle. Still didn't know any of the naming command. Oh, he just got it. Excuse me, bug. Alright, let me get to the edge of the... I think there's a person here now, actually. Oh, never mind, just kidding. Fine. I think I can... If I go in, I think it triggers a scene. Yeah, it's definitely not a mystic art. I can't remember the different names they gave the arts though in Symphonia. There was like arcane arts and then yeah, well, I don't want to trigger that. I actually need to level up Hilda a little bit because I had grinded a little bit since the last time I streamed for my other 5 characters, but she's a little behind now. Excuse me. there's some arts that are they're a combination of two arts, and then there's some that are actually advanced arts that are not necessarily related to the previous art that they were going to. I don't know how the naming convention goes. I'm not even going to try it. Not even going to go there. Yeah, because so in this game, like the base arts are just so these are the arts right here, and then these are the Ogies, and then they have the He-Ogies, which are the finishing moves. But the Ogies in this game are like a combination of the two arts that you use to buy them. So I don't know what they would call that. I guess arcane, but I'm gonna let them handle it if they ever bring it over. But I'm not fussing. Oops. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna smash myself up. I never really worried about it because that's something that they just have to do when they localize it, if it ever happens. But I don't know. I know there's a group working on the patch. I don't know what they decided to do with it, but whatever. In the game, it's just known as an Ogie, so. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day there. Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to. I gotta do the grinding later, but next time we're gonna be going into the desert, so yay. I'm gonna see if I can actually get to Balka next time, but it's kind of a long trip. Anyway, I will catch y'all later. I'm gonna try to stream. I'm gonna try to stream this on Thursdays. I know I'm a day late this week, but I'm trying to do at least once a week for tail stuff. Anyway, I gotta go eat. So yeah, the desert's a little long, and so is Babylograd actually. But anyway, we'll see. If not, I'll just try to get through the desert in Babylograd. Because then when I get into Balka, it turns into a damn mess too. Alright. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Thanks for dropping by.